What's up guys, Zestran here, and today I want to do a discussion video about Kingdom Hearts, and specifically on release dates. Now, it's been a mystery since ever when Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out, and now even more recently with the announcement of 2.8, that's been a mystery as well. Now, people have been debating and theorizing and questioning when could Kingdom Hearts 3 come out. Could it be 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, whatever. And then with the announcement of 2.8, and we got 2016 release window, which is kind of vague. That can be from January 1st to December 31st, so, doesn't really count. So with the announcement of that, people have been pretty much saying, yep, that confirms that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out in 2017. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like they can both come out in the same year. Now, here's an example. In 2011, Nintendo released The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, and then they also released Skyward Sword. And then in 2013, we got Wind Waker HD and Link Between Worlds, and then until in 2015, we were supposed to get Majora's Mask 3D and then Wii U, but Wii U got delayed, but now next year it's going to be Twilight Princess HD and Wii U, supposedly, and that's on the same platform. So I definitely feel like Kingdom Hearts can get the same treatment, but now Nintendo and Square Enix are two different companies, but the rule still applies. And I've also heard a lot of debate saying, oh, if Final Fantasy 15 comes out this year, Kingdom Hearts can't. It's like, well, why can't Square Enix release two big games in 1 year? I mean, that's like saying Ubisoft and EA and Activision can't do that. They have releases all year long. They only had one release a year, then Ubisoft would just be Assassin's Creed, and Activision would just be Call of Duty, and they have a whole different variety of games, and they have different audiences for each game, and Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy is the same way. Not everybody who likes Kingdom Hearts likes Final Fantasy, and vice versa. I'm one of those people. Now, Final Fantasy 15 does look more appealing because it has more of a Kingdom Hearts-esque combat system, and I like that in an RPG like that. But other than that, I really don't care about Final Fantasy. So, if Final Fantasy releases in like March, and then Kingdom Hearts comes out in November, that doesn't matter to me. Hell, Final Fantasy 15 come out in October, and Kingdom Hearts come out in November, that still doesn't, I don't think that's going to squash sales of one another. Like Ubisoft had Assassin's Creed Syndicate come out in October, or November, I forget exactly when it came out, and Rainbow Six Siege came out yesterday. And those are two big Ubisoft games, and they came out within months of each other. Again, different audiences. So the whole Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out the same year thing, that's bogus to me. And then with 1.5 and 2.5, how they're the only releases of that respective year, I just feel like Square Enix is just like trying to give us some stuff, until Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and Kingdom Hearts 3 could be ready in a year from now, and it could release, October, November, December, maybe even. That's perfectly fine, and 2.8 can come out in like February, March, April, May, something like that, and that's fine because the only new addition to Kingdom Hearts 2.8 that's a brand new experience is a fragmentary passage, and that's only going to be like an hour and a half long if we're lucky. And there's the key back cover stuff, but that's kind of expanding on key, which is not a new thing. That's been out for a while now. And then there's Dream Drifts HD, which the game came out in 2012. A lot of us played it, some of us haven't, but that's not a new thing. It's just widescreen and more crisp version of a 3DS game. So that's just how I feel. I definitely feel like 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3 can come out in the same year. I'm not saying they should come out in the same month or too close to each other, because I just see too much Kingdom Hearts too soon. But just looking at Nintendo, they've been releasing 2 Zelda games a year for a while. They keep doing it, and it seems to go fine. No one's like, oh, Zelda, we got this in February. No, people are just like, yes, Zelda, because it's usually a remake, or a re-release, whatever you want to call it, and a new entry. And that's exactly what this will be. It'll be a remake with a sort of a slightly new entry, and then a full-on new entry. So just tell me your feelings about this in the comment section, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.